Okay, I'm in 3D Paint and I'm doing a editing. I started off with one romper and I'm making them different colors, and it's proving to be a big challenge. But anyway, I just wanted to show you in case you hadn't seen it. But one of the things that when I printed these, they ended up being short at the bottom, and they ended up, my cutter didn't have as big of a triangle in there as this image does, even though I traced this image and made a custom cutter. So I'm trying to fix that, but one of the ways that I do that is I go up under Select and I'm going to pull in the whole bottom, and then I'm going to grab at the handle and I'm just going to make it longer. So that'll address the bottom issue. And then the triangle part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it right to the middle, and then I'm going to bring this to the right over so it'll have more coverage. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Need to get it right first. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm just using the handles to bring it in a little bit closer so that it'll match my cutters a little bit better. Okay, and then the other thing I just kind of wanted to show you was how you can do some shading like you used to use on your airbrush. Or you could use your airbrush on this too. But if you go up here, let's say we're going to shade this portion. I'm going to grab the dropper first and click on the color so that I know what color I'm working with, and then I'm going to click on that, and I'm just going to go down like one shade to do a little bit of shading. And then I'm going to pick up on the spray can, and the thickness you can kind of play with, and the opacity you can kind of play with. That's just how strong it's going to come out. And then I'm just going to give it a little bit of depth using that. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to just kind of outline, and I think I'm actually going to make it a little bit thicker because I don't want it to be a hard line. I want it to be more of like a shadowing. So you can use that to shadow and do some shading as you go through. And I did that when I was doing my Stanley cups too, to try to get a little bit of depth on. Let me finish that. Okay, so, and I would actually do a little bit more up here, but you can kind of get the idea from that. But on the Stanley cup, I use the shading like around here and around the handle to try to give it more depth.